Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Expert Opinion. This video gives you a bird's-eye view on present economic condition and condition after COVID or post-COVID period. N.R. Narayanamurthy, the co-founder of Infosys, said, if India continues with this lockdown, more number of people are going to die due to starvation and hunger than from COVID. From his word, it's very clear the depth or the gravity of the problem that we are facing today. Now, with help of these economists, we recorded and summarized their opinion, suggestions and idea, and we are presenting it before you. So let's see what are the impact of COVID on the Indian economy. So let's look at what are the major impact of COVID in our economy. The first and major impact is rise in the level of unemployment. Can you imagine? Within a month, from 6.7, it rose to 26%. Unemployment level from 6.7 to 26%. That is from March to April. And it is estimated in time of lockdown, around 140 million people lost their job or lost their employment. So that hard our situation is right now. Our second point is stress on supply chain. What is supply chain and how does it impact on our Indian economy? Basically, a supply chain is a network between company and supplier to produce and distribute a particular good to the final buyer. MD of Britannia said, if one supply chain or if one link in supply chain been broken, the whole country might run it after stock of packaged food in next 7 to 10 days. So that important our supply chain for us. And our government's major income is GST and tax. The GST, if supply chain won't work, whole business activity won't run, the manufacturing won't run, because from the very start, collection of raw materials till the production and distribution of final product to the final consumer, this all managed under supply chain. So how you can see how economy is impacted with this supply chain management or disturbance in the supply chain. Our next major point is collapse of tourism and hospitality industry. One of the biggest cash cow of our Indian government is tourism, and for the past 2 months we have zero revenue. Can you imagine a industry which directly contribute 9.8% to the GDP? That means 16.8 lakh crore rupees per year, and where they reported only zero revenue for the past 2 months. So that pathetic our economic condition right now. So let's look what are the measures taken by our central government to face this current situation. So there are many precautionary measures taken by our central government to face and fight COVID-19. For example, reduction of government expenditure, suspension of NPLADS, that is Member of Parliament Local Area Development Scheme for next 2 years, like that. But most catchy one or most interesting one is on 12th May when Prime Minister Narendra Modi introduced you the 20 lakh crore package. It's a combination of both fiscal and monetary policies. Fiscal policy is of course taken by our central government. Monetary policy is by central bank, that is RBI. So, as per economists, they are not 100% satisfied with this 20 lakh package, even though it adds towards the long-term benefit. It doesn't add or it doesn't address any of the current situation problem. It's beneficial only for the long term, not for the current political situation. The major thing they are pointing out that it doesn't make any multiplier effect. What is multiplier effect and how it is related with this package? Before that, let me tell you, in this package, 8 lakh crore is direct contribution by our RBI, central bank, that is considered under monetary policy. Then rest is considered as loans and advances. Actually, in fiscal policy, around 2.7 lakh crore only contributed by central government. So why economists are still skeptical even after the announcement of 20 lakh crore package that means 10% of the total GDP? The answer is, like I said before, it doesn't generate a multiplier effect. Economics says we need to boost the demand, not the supply. Even though it contribute, even though it focuses on MSMEs and improvement in agriculture sector, it doesn't boost any kind of demand in our economy. Only when demand increase, the number of goods will be produced or number of goods selling will be increased, and thus the national income would increase. Multiplier effect is a proportional raise in the total income or the final income due to the injection of spending. So spending should be there. For that, people should have money in their hand. People should have direct money, not indirect money as loans and advancement. So economists believe only the boost of demand or increase in spending will save our economy from recession or depression. I can explain to you what do you mean by a multiplier effect with a simple example. Imagine your brain is our central government, heart is our central bank, and your veins are our commercial bank. Your body functions with the flow of blood, right? So the same way an economy or a country function with the flow of money inside. And when it is ceased, there is no business activities, there is no other source of flow of money in our economy, and the another only option with our government is to give direct cash or to make sure all people or all common people have cash in their hand to spend. So they should increase, spending should increase in order to bring our economy back to our position. So our government should do something to boost our income or something to boost our spending. Only when spending increase, the portion of that will go to government as tax and the major income of our government. So these are the merits and demerits of the 20 lakh package that announced, 20 lakh crore package announced by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. So let's see what a lot of opportunities lies in near future. And good news is many companies like Apple, Vox and many Italian and American companies are planning to find alternative to China because presently they are skeptical about Chinese government and their actions. So they want another ground to rebuild their industry. So India is the best place and our government is planning to receive them by strengthening our policies, reducing our before it was rigid, our FDI policies and all was rigid. Right now it's been fluctuated. And most important thing, government already moved acres and hectares of land for their replantation of their industry. It will not only increase the level of employability in India, but also it add to the economic regrowth. We shall overcome, don't worry, because with these manufacturing units and with these policies of our government, in 2022, we can see the rebuild of our nation. And for that, the only thing you have to do is stay home and stay safe. Thank you so much.